Hi, my name is Tushar Jugnarayan. I'm 20 years old and I've been in the church since I was 8 years old. Growing up in the church, I knew already what was wrong and what was right, especially when I joined the VYG. Growing up in the VYG, I started getting involved with the wrong friends, and through those wrong friends, I started getting involved in watching pornography, masturbation. Because of that, I started to date girls and I would go out, text them all the time. And my mom, when she found out about those things, she was very strict on me. I would have to lie to her. My friends did have a lot of influence on me. Everything that they did, I wanted to do. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to please them. I started smoking, and one of those reasons was because of my friends. I got into a relationship mostly because I was curious. I wanted to know what it was like to have a girlfriend. I wanted to have those relationship goals, to have those pictures posted online, and I wanted to fill a void inside of me. After I turned 18, I got a job, so I had access to money. That's when I got involved in having sex with prostitutes, paying for that. And spiritually, I was not doing well at all. I would have panic attacks at night. I wasn't able to sleep, so I had to smoke weed to be able to sleep. It started to affect my health as well. Like, I would have these heart problems where my heart would beat fast at night. Every time I would smoke, my heart would start beating fast, and I would get scared of dying. When no one was around me, I was a very lonely person. I was depressed and suicidal. But I knew that if I committed suicide, I would go straight to hell. So I'd stay home listening to sad songs, play games. I was a very emotional guy. My friends outside would think like I was the coolest guy. I had everything. Everyone wanted to be around me. But in reality, while I was around them, inside, I wasn't happy at all. I did my tattoo when me and my ex, we first broke up. And I wanted to do my tattoo because I wanted to look cool and at the same time feel the pain, because I was hurting badly at that time. There was a point in my life where I decided to make a change. I really had enough of the world outside. It wasn't the way that I wanted to live. It couldn't fill my emptiness. And since I grew up in the church, I always had a desire to be here as well. But I never had that strength to be able to finally give my all to God. I felt this year around January when I stopped reading my Bible, and that's what led me to fall into temptation. There was a girl at work. We started texting, and she was actually married as well. And my weakness was women. I fell into that temptation. We started to get to know each other, meet up in places in secret. When I would go to that place, it would disturb me. Like in my mind, in my head, 24/7, you're getting far from God. Like, it was like a voice in my head saying, you're getting further and further away. That was the point that I knew that I had to run away. I couldn't take it anymore. At the same time, I was in a position in the VYG where I couldn't be an example to them because I wasn't leading an example. I came to the pastor, I confessed everything, I cried. He told me that I have to face my consequences. I'll have to start everything from scratch again. It was really hard to start from scratch again. I made a vow with God that no matter what happens, even if I fall, I will not give up. After a few days, I was doing well, but then I fell back. I felt like I had a chance of changing, and I did waste it. I was like, what am I doing? That's when the fast came, and that's when I said, okay, I'm gonna put my all into this fast. So I cut off everything in the fast. I cut off the friends, I cut off the woman, and I cut off the lying, the drinking. I cleaned out my Facebook, my Instagram, everything. I did the fast in the right way, where I wouldn't watch any movies, even Christian movies I wasn't even watching. Because entertainment for me was like, it was big. Like, it wouldn't be a fast if I was watching Christian movies all day long. I would make my chain of prayers for me to be able to understand in the meetings, because in my mind there was a blockage as well. My goal was to receive the Holy Spirit no matter what, and I wouldn't leave the the fast without receiving the Holy Spirit. Even if I didn't receive the Holy Spirit in the fast, I would have kept the fast going until I received the Holy Spirit. That was my mindset. The day I received the Holy Spirit was the best day of my life. It was on a Wednesday, and I came in for Real Talk. When the pastor spoke about doubts, I really paid attention. It was the first time I ever really paid attention to what the pastor really said. I was able to understand for once. What I understood from that was, if I just believe and just clear my doubts and say, no, right now I will receive the Holy Spirit, and that's it. So I used my faith and I got baptized on that same day. And on that same day, the pastor ministered the Holy Spirit upon my life. The fast was called the Fast of Joy, and that's exactly what I received. When I was seeking in that moment, I felt peace. Peace and great joy. Those were the two main things that I felt. And there was no doubts in my mind. It wasn't like last time when something would come, I would feel like a light in my mind, and I thought that I received the Holy Spirit. This time it was a full assurance. Since receiving the Holy Spirit, my life has completely changed. I've never been the same ever again. Me and my brother were more like brothers. It's not like before. I would just go into my room and be quiet, play games. I have more time with my family. I'm more calm. I'm not angry all the time. I no longer smoke. I no longer watch pornography. I don't have a need to masturbate. I blocked that person. I left that job. I got a new job. Everywhere that I go, I am blessed, and I'm not alone anymore. Like, God is with me wherever I go. It was worth coming back, starting everything all over again, doing everything in the right way, and getting back that first love. And today with the Holy Spirit, I am happy everywhere I go, and I'm fulfilled. I don't have an emptiness inside. I don't have these heart problems anymore. I can sleep at night. All those problems I used to have, I don't have anymore.